Saturday, 29th November, a crowd gathered in Ellington Park, Ramsgate to rally against live animal exports. Green Party leader Natalie Bennett was among other campaigners who joined the march and gave speeches at the marina.
The Green Party is utterly opposed to live exports of animals for slaughter. It's utterly inappropriate. It's forcing animals to suffer horribly for no reason. We really have to stop this, and we say stop it now. We have 3 MEPs in the European Parliament. One of the sort of tactics that we've been looking at is trying to say that we should have a European ban of animals shouldn't be transported for more than 8 hours, which would effectively stop this practice.
The live trade of farm animals has fallen unnecessary, and the RSPCA believes it should be stopped immediately. Thousands of animals, such as sheep and calves, are exported to the continent, and their journey can take hours on end, confined in these lorries, and it must end ASAP.
Compassion in World Farming has been fighting this trade for over 40 years now. When we started off, you counted the trade in millions of animals, then it was hundreds of thousands, now it's tens of thousands. We're down to one exporter. It's a battle that we're winning along with the local groups here, but it's a battle that we're winning too slowly. Today you'll get a sense of the public outrage about this trade. It's got no scientific basis, it's got no economic value to the UK, nobody in Britain wants this trade. We're calling on the politicians to step up and put an end to it once and for all.
4 years since live animal exports started here in Ramsgate. 4 years of brutality, cruelty and abuse, and the people who are committing that cruelty and abuse and brutality have been found guilty in Dover magistrates this February with a suspended jail sentence on Thomas Lomas, one of the organisers. And I think it's absolutely incredible in 2014 that the law of this land allows us to tolerate a barbaric, medieval form of getting our food. It's got to be banned, and it's got to be banned now.
Despite all political parties being invited, the only others to attend were Conservative and UKIP, although not Thanet South candidate Nigel Farage.
Well, UKIP is very concerned about this. It's in our manifesto. We are binding ourselves to ban live exports as soon as we can after the next election. And actually, it's been our policy for some time.
Could you just give us the Tory position on live exports, please?
Well, I don't think there is particularly a position, but as normal people of this country, we're as concerned about live exports as anybody else. Me personally, because it particularly afflicts Ramsgate as one of those ports where it's still going on, it's something that does worry me. I mean, it's not something that keeps me up at night, but it's one of those things in life that is unnecessary, and for heaven's sake, let's stop it.
Kent Action Against Live Exports are campaigning for more local support. They organised today's event along with other animal rights groups.
We got involved when the exporters were banned off the ferries in Dover, and the exporters took to their own ships. And I went down on the 20th of April 1995 out of curiosity just to have a look at what was going on. What I saw that day changed my life forever. And when I die, I shall still feel as I do now, that it is wrong to export animals in the way that they do. It is wrong to transport animals thousands of miles, and I think it's totally unacceptable in this year of 2014 that we're still doing things that they were doing 30 and 40 years ago. We could do better than that.
We are totally against the livestock traders, not the farmers. If you spoke to any sheep farmer in this country, I'm pretty certain most of them would hate to think of their animals being tortured on a long journey just to end up being slaughtered where it could be done maybe 50, 60 miles up the road. We believe suffering is suffering, whether you're a boy, a cow, a calf, a dog, a sheep. We all suffer, and it's the suffering that a true animal rights protester and human rights protester finds disgusting.